Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Greywatch. If you want to have fun, find greys, and make the most of your next abduction, you've come to the right place. Like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our upcoming content, including what to do when your friend overdoses on Grangel dust, and why paragliders are on the cutting edge of Greywatching. You might have heard that we're releasing our own proprietary drug supplement that enhances biosynchronization across the gray alien neural network field. Get this, we're calling it Special Grey. Get 15% off all supplements and merch on our website with the promo code PhoenixLights. Now, while we didn't encounter any direct evidence of gray aliens on this particular expedition you're about to see, we now know that our movements are being tracked by the Canadian Ministry of Off-World Sentience. More on them later. This episode is brought to you by a sealed copy of Fire in the Sky on 4K Blu-ray and our friends at the Denver International Airport. So without further delay, let's get into today's episode.
Taking advantage of their location in the world's #1 country for reported gray alien activity, the Ryzak and Fenoflak brothers continue their run of excellence as the most elite grayers in the game.
Tim is just checking the latest gray maps.
Trying to determine the ultimate gray route.
This device allows us to navigate through various gray fields. Garmin has provided us...
During an expedition in May of 2023, Greywatch receives a tip-off over the sat phone describing an alien diamond mine deep in the Tulameen Highlands of British Columbia, reportedly hidden under a Nebulon scrambler.
So we're about to enter the community of Tulameen. This is another gray hotspot. The cool thing about BC is everywhere is a gray hotspot.
But when the team heads out to investigate, they are shocked to discover a gray slide has completely cut off road access, and the Britain Creek Bridge has been deliberately scuttled by the Department of Defense as part of a scorched earth policy mandated by the Ministry of Off-World Sentience.
We've run into a major issue here. So, as you can see, this entire road is closed with what appears to be a gray slide. These are very rare. Who knows how long this road has been closed, but we are officially fucked. This Greywatch is fucked.
It's tough, you know. What I'm concerned about, Scott, is what do they not want us to see back here?
Well, if we study this long enough, I'm probably convinced this will most likely be a human-caused gray slide. And,
I think that the government
there's
was
something
involved
even more important back
the
there.
The government was
You're right.
denying our access to what exists beyond here. What kind of activity is happening in this gray region? Little disappointed, but that's what graying is never an easy ride.
There's really no other way around, as you can see.
Yeah, there's no bypassing this gray break whatsoever.
Very successful gray maneuver by the Canadian government here.
They're always one step ahead. You know, but us grayers, we don't give up. We gray watch. You know, we won't be discouraged. I mean,
hear that? You hear that?
You hear that? We will not give up.
We will not give up.
We know they're out there. We know they're out.
So as you can see, these are clearly excavator marks. So confirming that this gray slide is human created, I am now entering into the restricted area. My EKG meter has not kicked in. Nothing out of the ordinary. Don't know why you gotta close the road. I mean, what could they be hiding? See, one of the problems with gray hunting is coming into contact with mech hunters. Tim is an ex-mech hunter. He used to be a part of Greywatch, which is a show documenting the building of a mech, as you know. Throughout the last several decades, the government of British Columbia is building a mech. And this mech is under construction in a secret facility. Tim used to be involved, switched over to Greywatch when he realized just how much more important our cause really is. I believe I have located some sort of structure. This must be related to the road closure. This is maybe a massive finding. This entire bridge has been, most definitely, a bridge has been destroyed by some sort of gray event. Most likely a craft of some kind has come through this area. The entire bridge has been wiped out. Very fucking dangerous. It's fucked up, is what it is. It's fucked up.
Scott, what have you found? What did you find?
The entire bridge is fucked. The Greys and government, the Grey government has worked together to take this bridge down. See, the great part about studying Greys is you really never know if it's the Greys or the government or both of them.
It's a little bit of both, I think. So
it's usually both.
This was a false flag gray slice. That was not a real one. That was set up by the government in order to lead people to believe. I think we made the right call of going past the false flag gray slice on foot. More research will definitely need to be done at this point about what we saw, what we're seeing, what this area is about. Like most Greywatch sessions, you end up with more questions than answers. And I think Scott here has discovered something on his own.
It is radioactive.
You can taste it.
Yes. All of this.
Interesting.
They confirmed Greys were involved in the takedown of this bridge.
The big question is, there's other gray, we can see gray resources further afield.
A larger supply.
I'm a little nervous about telling people about what we've seen here. I mean, usually I feel like our job is to get the word out.
Well, let's keep this secret by uploading it to YouTube.
Yeah, sure. Are we taking risks by telling people about this? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Of course. You know,
I'm willing to give my life for this.
If we get implanted again and again and again, go for it.
Stay tuned. The implant episode is a 2-part special.
It's going to be great. Episode 7 and 8.
I removed Tim's implant. He removes mine.
Yeah, we both
we swap them. The Greys won't know what the fuck hit them. Yeah, there's some punch clouds. We believe this is a punch right here. This is a punch location. UFOs are known to punch through the atmosphere. They are either controlled by humans who are inhabiting robot brains or brains built.
How do you feel today's Grey session went?
It was informative, terrifying. It was enlightening. We were followed again. Fuck. Something is, Tim is under the influence of some sort of gray field. He's being manipulated. What do I do?
Overnight, Tim suddenly experiences a severe and comprehensive missing time incident with over 8 hours completely unaccounted for.
It's early in the morning. Scott and I were up late Grey watching last night. A lot of crazy things happened. Got a lot of lost time. There's like about 7 or 8 hours after I crawled into my tent that I have no memory of.
I can hear there's a gray outside my tent right now making coffee or some shit.
You know, these are the things you expect when you're out on a Grey watching adventure, but sometimes you don't.
What is that?
You're just not ready for it, even though you know what you're getting yourself into.
He's talking to me. Fuck.
But these are the things that you
Tim, have you been
force
shape-shifted
to do as a Grey Watcher. This is the life.
Fuck.
This is the life we both chose.
Shit.
Yeah, Greys.
Even more bizarre, the team discovers a hidden audio file buried deep within their sound archives. An audio file with metadata suggesting it was recorded during the exact hours Tim was experiencing missing time. No Greywatch team members have any memory of what you are about to hear, and the following is presented in its unedited form.
Yeah, are you feeling this too? Come in.
Oh, good.
Are you seeing what we're in the middle of right here?
There are ancient shells. I can see shells from an ancient seabed.
I don't know. What could it? Is this like a landing site? What do you think? What do you make of this?
It's a launch site. So a spacecraft may have been built here. So
Did you hear that? I don't know if we should be here. Or maybe we should be absolutely
here.
Here. Huh. Yeah, okay.
Are there gray? I believe there are flying grays in this area.
This is something else. This I did not
Interpreting
expect
their...
did not expect this level of activity, especially this early in the day. It's not even noon.
How many?
It's not even noon, Scott.
How many UAPs are birds in contact with generally? Do you think? Because this could be a completely new revenue. I mean, I'm sorry.
Another way.
Information stream.
Yeah, there's a different merch that we could design based on what we're making up right now. I'm excited. I'm terrified. I'm aroused.
Yes.
I am a little sick to my stomach.
Jesus, I'm dizzy. I can't stand on my feet.
God, I mean, this is what,
again.
Yeah, it's tight.
Oh.
It's bright. It's right.
Oh my God.
Yes.
When's Tom DeLong coming?
Greywatch success.
Is Tom DeLong booked yet?
Greywatch. No, he's coming next week. Shit. He couldn't make it out.
Fuck. I won't be here. There's a screening of Bob Lazar's new documentary.
Oh right, yeah. You go to that, document that. I'll document
Got
Tom's.
it. It's at the Denver International Airport.
We're gonna have to divide and conquer in the gray world.
Oh God.
Oh shit, it's happening.
No.
Are you okay?
No. Yeah.
Were you getting pulled up?
I was. There is a tractor beam. That's what has caused this. I mean, if you stand here long enough, you will get sucked up into...
You can see how the cloud cover is blocking the sun and also bringing it down. Like this is a vortex of, giant proportions. I've heard there's vortexes in different places. I did not expect to see one here.
Well, Sedona is where all of
That's a key. It's a key. But that's a false flag vortex.
That's a false flag vortex?
Yeah, it's not a real one. Greys would never go to Sedona. You know that.
This is awesome.
Yeah, they intentionally set up fake vortexes to distract people. They go there instead of to a place like this. No one would expect.
Brilliant.
People would look at this and think maybe this was beavers or humans, and they're idiots.
While concluding their investigations, Ryzak and Fenelflack come across a colony of Salubius tactheratrix, also known as gray alien ants, extremely rare at this latitude.
They're no different than regular ants. They are just also gray aliens.
That might be true, but I think there's more going on here actually. So you see what greys prefer, for the most part, is an area with lots of different animal activity, because that distracts. You really got to get your shit together, man. I don't bring you out on these things for some sort of amateur shit.
No, I know.
Okay, so you got to fucking figure out what's going on.
So are the ants on our side?
I shouldn't be teaching you all this.
Next week on an all-new Greywatch.